Hey, 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 happy What the Fuck Wednesday, coming at you with another message for the collective with Wildlight Tarot, sending you so much love and good vibrations. Allow this energy to flow to you and through you now and always. So if you are joining me on my YouTube channel, again, my name is Hillary. If these messages resonate, they're for you. If they don't resonate, they may not be for you, but take what applies to your situation. If the messages do resonate, definitely let me know down in the comments. I love to read the comments. You can also go donate or hit me on my Cash App at Wildlight Tarot or wildlighttarot.com. I did just finish launching my chakra balancing bath bombs, so definitely make sure you go take a look at my shop. I've also got some sprays and scrubs and all kinds of things just to kind of help with, energy and feeling good and making yourself feel good, okay? A little self-love, baby, all right? So we're going to jump into the message. What I got as I was channeling, and I do not know the artist who sings this, but you guys know I try to put the song that I channel in my story. So if you follow me on Instagram or Facebook, you'll see that on my story. Also, if you don't follow me on either of those, make sure you do, okay? Wildlight Tarot for both of those as my handle, okay? So the song that I got was, I hope you still feel small when you stand upon the ocean. Whenever one door closes, I hope one more opens. Promise me that you'll give faith a fighting chance, and if you get the chance to sit it out or dance, I hope you dance, okay? And then I got this quote. I posted this video today. It was from Jim Carrey, and he said, hope walks on the fire and faith leaps over it, okay? So what I feel is a lot of fear. A lot of fear in the collective, like fear of what's going to happen, fear of... It's just tension. It's tension. There's a lot of tension everywhere. And I feel a lot of people are being impacted by this. Just this kind of strange, ominous feeling. Things not seeming to be right, but also not seeming to be wrong. And, lots of things being shed. So we're going to tap into the cards. Sorry, guys, I'm drinking my coffee. We're going to tap into the cards and see the energy of what's going on with the collective. So I'm going to start with my energy oracle deck, and then I'm going to move into as above, so below. So we're going to take a look at what's going on up above and versus what's manifesting down on the earth plane. So we're going to take a look at that. So let's see what's going on for the collective. Messages, please, for the collective. What the fuck is going on today? Okay, we got man holding a coin, coming out almost upside down or almost sideways, but I'm taking these cards as upright, or this card is upright. So we got card number 43, man holding a coin. Then we got happy family here in the reverse. And then we got adjacent possibilities here in the upright. So for some of you, I feel if you're not in a relationship or connecting with a masculine energy, this is your energy. You're using strategy when it comes to finances. If you are in a relationship, or if you've recently been connecting with a masculine energy that has been helping financially, that's what's going on. It looks like there's a happy family in the reverse. So, things are not super stable, which could definitely be the stress that I'm picking up on. Things aren't super stable. The family unit that you've been preparing is crumbling. Something's crumbling. I'm feeling something's crumbling in the family line, okay? Some sort of family issue, whether that be a family issue, ancestral, or whether this be a family issue as in you're struggling to keep your household together. I do feel this energy of a controlling masculine, okay, for some of you, or maybe the masculine energy is the one that holds the money. We got adjacent possibilities, though. So, I think for this is really talking about maybe seeing things from a different perspective. There is some financial constraints coming up sideways, and I feel like, this is that stress of Christmas time. This is literally what I was talking about yesterday. It was like this super specific message, and then I cried, but it was talking about, how like Christmas really, it gives a lot of people anxiety because you want to provide the best Christmas that you can, whether you have children or you don't have children. You want to provide the best experience for everyone that you can. And I have a lot of people pleasers that watch my videos. I know I do. I'm a recovering people pleaser. So I have a lot of people who want to take care of people around the holidays. And it's a really big suffer, okay? You're suffering because you want to give to others, but you don't feel you have the finances to give to others, okay? So when you feel that you do not have, go give, okay? When in lack, go give, all right? Even if you have nothing, okay? And you have love, the universe will mirror that back to you, okay? You can go to the dollar store and spend $5 putting together, packages for the homeless people, okay? We got homeless people right in our neighborhoods, right down the road from us. When in lack, go give, okay? Maybe find a family that you can sponsor. Even if financially things don't feel that great for you guys right now, now's the time of strategy and making the universe work for you instead of against you, okay? I feel whoever I'm connecting with just needs a little perspective flip. Some of you guys, and we're not going to talk about finances this whole spread, just because that's for tomorrow, Thirsty Thursday, but I do feel like there is a lot of overthinking in the energy field right now for the collective. So just constantly stressing. Somebody's not sleeping. I feel like you're it's like counting sheep, but counting bills. That's how I saw it. It was counting bills, like going over all the things that you have to spend, making sure everything is perfect. Oh my gosh, please stop doing that. Christmas is not about that. If there is stress, we're not enjoying ourselves, okay? And if we're not enjoying ourselves, what's the point of Christmas, okay? And even if you don't celebrate Christmas and you're watching this, it's like this is the time of giving, okay? This is that time of people exchanging gifts and things like that, and families being together for the holidays, okay? I got the thinking woman. Like I said, this is a lot of overthinking. In this manner though, whoever I'm connecting with, I do feel like you're thinking, you're being thoughtful. Thoughtfully overthinking. So it's so thoughtful. And I say thoughtful, it's like it's very kind the way that you are obsessing. It's very kind. But remember what is true for you. Okay, do you know how to make something? Can you make cards? Can you make food? How can you give without overspending, okay? So I'm going to end it there on the financial spread because somehow I got down the road of finances and friggin' holidays and shit, but here's the collective energies. So we're going to tap in though. Other than this, I do see the temple path coming out in the reverse. So this really talks for me about you coming into alignment with your spiritual path. For a lot of you, you're getting connected. You have let go of things that were not serving you. You are walking the path of joy. Somebody's whistling a song, like you got this pep in your step, okay? That's kind of how I feel, is a pep in your step. So even though there's some issues in the family, there may be some financial constraints, there's a little bit of control here, there is still this pep in your step, okay? You sidestepping, all happy. It's really cute. I don't know, I just got the cutest little, I don't know, like a little fairy. Somebody's walking around like a magical fairy. I love this shit. Okay, so let's take a look and see what's going on up in the above section here. So what's going on in the 5D? What's going on in the higher self perspective? Tell me what is going on with the collective. Okay, so we got the One of Wands in the reverse. So some of you are wanting to make a rash decision. Some of you wanting to, some of you guys are spewing venom, like really struggling to communicate right now, feeling really triggered. Interesting. We got the Path here coming out sideways. 7 of Wands in the upright. 5 of Air in the upright. 1 of Fire in the reverse. 8 of Cups reverse. Woo! Mother of Earth reverse. Okay, so this kind of explains a little bit of that financial piece of the stress that's going on. I feel like you're not feeling like things are manifesting the way that you want them to. You're feeling a little bit wobbly on where you want to go. I wobble, wobble, gobble, gobble. That's literally what I just heard. It's like turkeys don't... I'm sorry, guys. This is just what I'm getting. Turkeys can fly, but they don't fly very far, right? They're big birds. And they wobble and they make noises. And I feel I feel like that's kind of what's happening with the collective, is there's like wobbling and gobbling and, you know, trying to fly, but like can't get off the ground. There's like this heavy weight really pulling you down. But it's interesting. You're really wanting to protect yourself from what feels like just other people attaching to you. And that's actually a positive thing. We got the 1 of Fire, or the Ace of Wands, coming out here. This is for me like, you've got this new confidence. This is that pep in your step, okay? And this happened after you already decided you were going to walk away from something. But there is this resistance to wanting to fully do that. And the reason that you don't want to do that right now is because of finances, okay? So for some of you, it's like you want to leave your connection. You can't leave your connection because of finances. For others of you, this is about you not being grounded, like you being so scattered up there in what you desire and your intentions that you can't really ground anything into the earth plane. It's the opposite of fertility, okay? That's what I'm seeing. It's the opposite of fertility. It's like trying to plant seeds in the winter time when it's windy and cold and there's no sunlight. It's some of you are trying to plant a seed in a garden that's already frozen over. It's like you can't, you're not going to harvest during this time. It's like the reason you don't feel motivated, or the reason that you don't feel inspired at this point. So there's this inspiration, but like the action steps, the, logical things, these are not things you're able to attach to at this time, primarily because you're gobbling and wobbling and you blowing in the wind, okay? And you're not listening to your intuition, and you're feeling this lack energy. For some of you, you're dealing with controlling feminine energies around you. Could be 2 different energies, or again, this is coming out as you, where there's this lack of organization, this lack of grounding, this lack of security in yourself. Interesting. Let's see what's going on below. This will be an extended reading, so make sure you check out the YouTube video, which will follow this video, Wildlight Tarot, okay? Okay. So that's what's going on up there. Let's see what the fuck is going on in the earth plane here in comparison to all of this chaos. Because, yeah, I do feel... It's very much a disconnection from the higher self is what I feel like. Especially when I'm taking a look at this. I like to see these as above cards as upright and showing me, the real of what's going on. But, as above, so below. Yes. Okay. So yeah, what's going on in the earth plane? Some of you guys struggling to love yourself. Struggling to love the connection that you have with the person that you're with. This is the Lover's card reverse. Okay, things are not in balance right now. Some of you guys are moving or getting ready to move on from a individual, and that is where all of this lack comes from. It's like somebody's putting you down, somebody's making you feel small, somebody's making you feel like you're not good enough. That kind of energy, okay? For others of you, again, if you're not dealing with anyone, this is you just struggling to provide yourself with self-love. And I do feel the need to tell you that some of you guys are being triggered by the holiday season because you didn't have good holidays growing up, okay? It's like this childlike You guys ever seen the Santa Claus? You know, the woman, okay, the father's or the son's mom, when Santa brings her that little Barbie game or whatever it is, and she's just crying because she says, I never received this. I said I asked for it every year and I never got it from Santa Claus. It's like, that's kind of the energy that I feel from some of you, where it's like your experiences with holidays actually trigger a lot for you. What's going on the earth plane? Yeah, there's not a lot of wish fulfillment right now. Once again, though, confirming you're on a spiritual path and you're trying to be open here with the Hierophant. Could be connecting with a Taurus, could also be connecting with a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, or air sign, again, Gemini, Aquarius, Libra. The issue here is you're not using your intuition. You're not using your strategy. You're not using your logic. You have someone else, I feel, is very much trying to control you, very much trying to tell you what you need to be doing. And you are in this limbo is what I feel. Some of you guys are in a limbo, like, you're in a limbo where it's like 1 minute you are secure, you're grounded, you're balanced, you're looking good, you're feeling good, and then the next minute some sort of trigger hits you and it's like it's crippling. So the message here is like, whatever the trigger is, if it's still crippling you, it's unhealed, okay? That's just it. If it's something that continues to bother you, if it's something that makes you obsess, if it's something that, like I said, cripples you or causes you to spew venom at others that didn't cut you, okay, then there is something there that is left to be healed. I feel there is a lack of patience here. Some of you guys are dealing, like I said, with a masculine energy that at one minute he's controlling, he wants things to go his way, and the next minute he's very patient and secure and safe. And I do feel there's a lot of back and forth with the masculine energies around you. 8 of Pentacles in the reverse. Some of you guys are overwhelming yourself with all the things. The cleaning, the cooking, the working, the just you're exhausted, okay? We have to make time for ourselves, like, period, okay? Whoever I'm connecting with is a mother, and I can see you losing your shit, okay, over everything. Your kid's not listening. I'm hearing literally yelling, screaming. Why does nobody listen to me? Upset about mess and sweeping and whew, it's a lot. Okay, so we have to make extra time for ourselves. So the message that I'm giving to whoever I'm connecting with, if this resonates with you and you feel triggered right now, this is for you. You got to get up earlier. And you got to give yourself some more time for self-care. If we don't get our minds right before the day begins, then it continues to be a shit situation all damn day, okay? For some of you, you've been having shitty days, like full-on days where it started fucked up and it ended fucked up. And it's been like that over and over and over again. And again, it's just because there's not a balanced routine. It's just because there's not a lot of direction. It is this lack of victory. Like, other people are judging you. Other people are making you feel less than. And, I think you're at this point where you're just trying to just get through the day, which is fine. Okay. Like, sometimes we do have to just kind of get through the day. My issue with this is, though, this is not joy. This is not living. This is not fun. Okay. This is existing. This is existing, okay? And some of you are forgetting about the joys of life. Some of you maybe even struggling with pregnancy loss. Some of you guys could have been triggered recently by some cheating energy. Some of you could have been triggered recently, mental health just being a problem for you right now because everything is everything. Everything is too much. Everything is too much. So slow down, okay? Take a deep breath. I channeled a song, and it's not even a real song. It's just a song that like I wrote, or my guides wrote. I don't know, but the words are: slow down, take a deep breath, see inside, look inside, and see what's always been inside. Okay, so it's like slow down, take a deep breath, look and see what is real. Okay, what is real? You got to start asking yourself, like, what is real? What is true? What is my current experience? How can I make my current experience not feel like this? Okay. Some of you need to ask for help. Some of you need to drop your pride and let somebody know that you're ready to jump off a bridge. Okay. This is like a real intense talk here, but like, I feel strongly there is a feminine energy that I am connecting with that needs to reach out to some supportive friends to help you through right now. And that does not make you less than. That does not make you a failure. That does not make anything wrong with you at all if you are so overwhelmed that you can't see straight because you're doing too much. You need to reach out for help. If you don't have a supportive spouse, reach out to a supportive friend. If you don't have a supportive friend, call your mom. If you don't have a mom, call your dad. You have a support system, okay? Supportive friends is coming out in the Game of Life deck. So look, you need friends. You need support right now. I am really good, okay? Have always been really good at pretending like nothing was wrong with me and not asking anyone for help and not letting anyone know what was going on with my mental health, okay? I'm really good at that, but not anymore. Okay, my mental health is priority. And if I am not stable, if I am not good, if I am not rested, if I am not organized, okay, I have to let other people know because I have children and I am a direct reflection of my children, right? Really, they get everything from me. They know more than we pretend they don't, you know, like they know what's going on with you, and it's rippling onto them. And for some of your children are extremely anxious because you're extremely anxious. Okay. You got to make time for yourself. The best thing I ever did for myself was start yoga. I do 10 minutes every day. Now I do it longer than that, but it's a minimum 10 minutes every day to get grounded, and then I meditate. Okay, these are things that we can do to it doesn't even take that long. 10 minutes of yoga, 5 minutes of meditation, and start your day. Drink some water. Start your day with some water. Wake your system up, okay? I feel like you guys have been in some sort of like zombie mode. I just heard mombi, you know? You feeling like a mombi. You feel like nobody accepts you. You feel like nobody will take you for who you are. I just heard, take me for what I am. It's a Rent song. It's a take me for what I am. I don't know how it goes. I can never like sing the melody. I don't know why, but it plays in my head and then I can't fucking sing it. But it's take me for what I am. Take me for who I am. You know, some of you guys are hypersensitives. You get a lot of overwhelm from environments, okay? So when everything is unorganized and the house is a mess, this creates this ripple where you become overwhelmed by too much noise, sensory overload, and then you turn crazy, okay? So the way that you can avoid this is, number one, step away from the environment. Number two, ask yourself what you can and cannot control. Number three, make a list, okay? Make a list of the things that need to get done today and a list of things that can go on another day, you know? Make yourself achievable goals, okay? Some of you guys do have fake friends in your energy field, and that's where some of this struggle is coming from. But definitely this relationship was a lesson. So for whoever is leaving a situation, this was only meant to bring you an opportunity to grow, okay? And here's the family issues flying out for What the Fuck Wednesday. A male is spying on you and someone is cheating, okay? So, bad habits flying out here as well. There's a lot of things going on here, okay? But it's time to choose joy. It's time to stop letting yourself get so overwhelmed, and it's time to focus on your mental health right now. Don't settle for temporary happiness. That's things that you know, temporary happiness. Coffee, it's temporary, doesn't last forever, okay? I don't necessarily mean it like that. Like, obviously, we're gonna drink our fucking coffee because we love it. Cheers, bitches. Whoever's watching, but temporary happiness, drinking, okay? You know, going out and spending stupid money that doesn't matter. Snacks at the gas station that you don't actually need, when you know, going out getting food when you have food at home. These are temporary happiness. This is temporary happiness. On top of that, though, some of you guys are going through the closure of a major cycle, and the temporary happiness is something that is no longer providing you joy, okay? So yeah, it's like when you... this is what they're showing me. So it's like, I got pregnant with my daughter, and my ex and I tried to make the relationship work because, of course, I found out I was pregnant after we'd broken up. So, you know, interesting facts about me, okay? And we tried to make the relationship work, but it was a temporary happiness because when the baby came out, I was in like complete euphoria for... 2 months, right? I got my 8 weeks of maternity leave, and then it was kind of like I woke up and was like, yeah, all that happiness that we had, that was temporary. And you were just meant to bring me a baby, and I appreciate that. And my life is great now. So we got to go. We got to close this door. Okay. So this would be an example of me trying to settle for temporary happiness because, you know, according to the world, I should have been with this person, right? So this would be an example. Okay. But here's where you guys are at right now. Okay. I'm pulling archetype cards. This is kind of the time here of major endings, okay? Apocalypsis. This is the end, okay? This is a major shift for majority of you where you are closing out massive cycles to align with what actually brings you joy and align with the peace and the love that you've been looking to manifest, okay? But in order for us to get there, things have to die, okay? So now is the time of death and rebirth, right? And we've been in this death. I mean, we're always dying and being reborn. We're always going through the fire. But remember, hope walks on the fire and faith leaps over it. So now is the time to kind of have faith. And for me, this is have faith in yourself. Have faith in your abilities. You're the mystic, okay? You're the one that can see things beyond the veil. You're in this stage right now where you're graduating from this. This is so funny. Graduating from a crone back to a maiden. Okay, so this is an interesting thing that I'm getting. It's like you were wise and you were all-knowing and you had this idea of how your life was going to look. And then apocalypsis came through, burned your shit down, and now you're the maiden representing the beginning stages of your development. So remember, age is an illusion. So no matter what age you are, the maiden can still apply here. This is someone that is carefree. This is someone that is ready to try everything, okay? Trying new things, really connecting to the early stages of your like teenage years, you know, when you're developing into this maiden, into this, you know, a young woman, okay? So this is like the stage that you're at is this feminine, childish, childlike energy, okay? So exploring new sides of yourself, okay? And you're walking a path that not many want to walk. And that's a beautiful thing, okay? But it's the cave, okay? There is darkness here. And it takes a long time for things to develop in a cave. You know, if you think about like the rock formations and the crystals and all the things that you find within the cave, Many don't want to go in there. It's terrifying, okay? But within this, there is so many beautiful things, and it opens. Remember that it only takes one match to light up a room, and that is what I feel is waiting for you on the other side of this storm that you are in, okay? Is this beautiful energy of new beginnings. We got the King coming out. This is that what I love about the King, okay, is and I've talked about this card before, but I love the King because it talks about how a king can either be a divine masculine, like a leader, someone that is very humble, someone that is constantly vetted, and someone that is a leader, okay? But at times the king can also be controlling. At times the king can also seek power and destroy, okay? So you have to kind of ask yourself, which version of yourself are you showing up as? Are you showing up as the divine masculine, where you lead, where you humble yourself? I just watched, we're watching the 100 on the Netflix, and there is a section where the commander, okay, of the ship, they're up in space, the commander of the ship sneaks in. They have to launch the last pod, and then otherwise somebody's going to die. Somebody has to launch the pod or launch the pod, and the commander goes in and sacrifices himself. So at times we can sacrifice ourselves for others, and that be a beautiful leadership quality. And many of the good leaders in the world were very humble, very noble, and so you have to ask yourself, are you coming in as this strong king, or are you trying to control the situation? Are you trying to be in charge? Okay, we got the Siren as well. So these two cards are very interesting together, both the Maiden, the Siren, and the King. These are all the versions of yourself and the Mystic, okay? So whoever I'm connecting with, you're coming in yourselves, the Mystic, the Siren, the Maiden, the King, okay? These are all the versions of yourself that are playing out in this current reality. And the thing is, the Siren, calls people into her depths and murders them, okay? So make sure that you're not calling. Okay, they want me to rephrase that. Ensure that you are not bringing things toward you that do not align with your divine path, okay? So for me, this looks like you being powerful enough to attract people into your energy field. You are like this light, okay? And that light attracts moths as well as mosquitoes and lots of different tiny bugs that want to cling to it, all right? And when they touch these things, they touch this light, they die, okay? So make sure that the light that you're submitting is not calling people in that don't serve your purpose. And if they are coming into your vortex and you recognize the error of your ways, okay, then make sure that you aren't seeking revenge when you have them in your energy field, okay? Be the Maiden, the Mother, and the Crone, okay? Be the King. Find yourself in this dark place, escaping that escaping the destroyer, okay? Some of you need to stop trying to destroy things before they even begin, okay? So, what a damn message. I don't know what the fuck is going on this Wednesday, but it's real motherfucking crazy in this bitch. I think we should pull an angel card just to close this out because, yeah, it's getting weird in here, okay? Let me pull an angel card for you guys. Yeah, bad habits, cheating, fears of not being accepted, not settling for temporary happiness, but also the card I didn't mention, honor your evolution. You are enough, okay? Some of you guys are worried about these insecurities that you have, and you need to know that you are enough. You are more than enough, okay? You are more than enough. I have so many cards on here. I feel like a lot of you are going through just major shifts and it's like if your house burned down today and you had to start all over. That's your life, okay? you're picking up pieces, broken pieces. You've been able to save things from your past. Some of those things needed to burn too. Some of you holding on to things from your past. Some of you dealing with bad habits within yourself. You know, letting other people penetrate you. Being afraid to walk alone. These are the energies I'm tapping into, okay? So first card out from the, well, I don't think this was the first card, but first card I'm going to read to you guys was self-acceptance, okay? It is time for you to gracefully accept yourself, all right, for exactly what you are, in all your parts, okay? I think a lot of times we think on this path, it's like love and light, and you know, we don't want to talk about the bad things, and we don't want to get into the dark corners of our soul, but you know, the parts of me that are dark and scary, you know, of the ways that I have been, the ways that I have treated people, the ways I have allowed other people to treat me, all of those things have unlocked levels of power and strength within myself. So it's important that you accept yourself for everything that you are, and sit with yourself and actually ask yourself, who am I really? You know, who am I? What am I? Write a list of what you are. And if you can't write down what you are, go back to your childhood and write down what you used to be, okay? Before all of this stuff hurt you. We got enchantment. It's time to get magical. It's time to connect with that childlike essence that you used to bring. You know, it's time to play, all right? Time to bring playfulness into your experience. Pay attention to your dreams, but also connect with your dreams, like what you really want. And get your ass outside, okay? Bottom of the deck, they said, and connect with friendship, okay? For some of you, you need to be friends with your spouse. Like, you need to have a good time. You guys need to reconnect to the fun and playfulness that you used to have. For others of you, though, it's time to have fun in nature with your friends, okay? Fun in nature with your friends. Like, get yourselves outside. Yeah, it's cold. I know for some of us, I'm in Colorado, it's cold as shit. But go outside, okay? Get yourself in the sun. It's refreshing. And let go of the things that you feel you can't let go of. Like, it's you have to break the barrier. And you got to burn the shit down. And along with that burning of that shit down, burn these bad habits down. Burn these fears of not being accepted. Burn these fake friendships from your experience. Let them weed themselves out. Let them show you who they are. Okay? People are not able to hide right now. The vibration of the planet is too high, and the light will always prevail. Okay? So you have to recognize what you bring, and that no one can penetrate you unless you give them permission. You need to be aware of what you put your listening ears and eyes to. You know, don't connect to the negative energies on TV. You know what I mean? If it's things that make you feel uneasy that you're watching, like some of you guys need to stop watching that shit. You need some fucking self-help shit. You need some like motivational videos on YouTube. You need some of you guys need to have some sex. Have some sex, okay, with your damn self or with a partner, okay? But some of you guys need to get sexual, okay? You need to connect back to that sexual, feminine body that you used to have that, like, wanted to enjoy pleasure, okay? You guys know the contract is expired. Those of you that are closing out relationships, you know the contract is expired, and it's time for you to walk through the door to spirit, okay? It's time for you to reconnect back with your spiritual path, reconnect back with your purpose, and reconnect back with the light. It's time to be the light, okay? Be the light in the darkness. So those are your messages. Sending love and good vibrations. Please let me know if these messages do resonate down in the comments. I know I was kind of all over the place today, but here we are. Welcome to Wild Light Tarot. Again, make sure you like and subscribe to my channel. Also, like this video. And again, let me know down in the comments. Sending love to all of you, and I'll see you tomorrow for Thirsty Thursday.